Aries, and welcome to your March 2022 reading. We're going to look into your energy today for the Sun, Moon, and Rising signs of the Aries Collective. This is a general reading and will not resonate with every single person, but remember the energies can be reversed, so assign the roles as you please. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can always check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, or you could just stick around because there may be something in it you need to hear. These messages are timeless, so it doesn't matter if brought to this channel or this reading, there's something in it for you. If you're wanting to know about the last energy reading I did, it is on the screen at the top. And I always have suggested videos at the end. I am doing personal readings, so go ahead and check out the description box down below for my website for details. If you like this reading or entertain in some way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. I want to thank the people who've already subscribed. Thank you so much for being very patient with me. And also, I want to thank you if you're new here. Thank you for coming and checking out my channel. Let me talk about a couple of things before we get started here, because there's a lots of planetary movement that is happening. So not only do we have a new moon coming up, but we also have 6 planets that are going in conjunction on February 28th and the 1st of March, depending on where you are and the planet there. And then we also have Venus, which will re-enter Capricorn on the 25th of February, so it'll be hanging out with Saturn. And then we will have Mars in conjunction with Venus as well. Mercury is going to be there also. And then we have 2 days of really big energy surges from the moon. And then we have the planet Pluto, which is a karmic planet, kind of like Saturn. And that will be going up and down between Capricorn and Sagittarius. So we have lots of stuff going on. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with what's happening with Aries. So I'm going to do a 10-card spread. And I'm also going to pull a theme so we can figure out what the theme that is actually happening with you and for you. So let me go ahead and get these cards out, and then we'll just start talking about them. So I was trying to schedule out my time so I could make this all work. And so it's been a little bit tricky because there's a lot of writing in my degree and a lot of research in the degree that I'm doing right now. And it's taking up a ton of brain power. Like sometimes I just want to vegetate when I'm done working. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 3 at the end here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so the overall energy for you, Aries, is going to be these 3 cards. But let me first get a theme, and then we'll get right into it. Okay, one more shuffle, and we'll grab this card for you. Oh, this is awesome. All right, so Aries, this is going to be a really good month for you because the theme is happiness. And it looks like you are going to be working on the issue of trust. And maybe you're going to get someone come. I'll read the cards, but the energy that I'm feeling right now is that some kind of communication will come in that will build trust and that will bring you happiness. Because I think Aries, you may have an issue of trust as being something you came into wanting to work with. And so it might be a high priority for you to have in order to have a good relationship with anybody, whether it's a friend or a lover or whatever. It's trust is kind of a big deal for you. Okay, so we have some kind of karmic situation that you've been having strength trying to get through is going to ultimately bring you happiness, okay? And that may be the karmic lesson of trust. And when you finally get that trust communication in, like I said before, something that you've been, waiting for, but you've been doing it with grace and patience and just you've been having a lot of inner strength with it, something that you may have doubted it ever would come into fruition, that you hope that it did, then that's kind of what we're talking about when we're talking about the month of March. Some of you Aries will have birthdays this month. Happy birthday to you. And some of you will have them next month. That's right. So I think it's the 21st it starts Aries. So okay, so how are you feeling this month? There is a feeling of at rest, at peace, It could be somebody who is even exhausted or burnt out as well. So if you're in like a negative energy, it's going to feel like exhaustion or burnt out. If you're in a positive energy, then it's going to feel like meditation, relaxation, rest, contemplation, like that type of an energy. What's coming next towards you, so like the energy that's coming towards you is the High Priestess energy, which is a very spiritual card. It could be like you being strong in your intuition, recognizing your subconscious thoughts, and just maybe tapping into some sacred knowledge or some divine intuition or divine knowledge. That is what's coming towards you. It's also a card of secrets, meaning that some things may be uncovered. So trust, since trust is in the picture, it could be about you trusting yourself or trusting your own intuition, or it could be that secrets are going to unfold and then you're going to be able to start trusting the information that you're hearing, because it's going to all start to make sense. You're going to feel it to be right, and you'll be like, oh yeah, this is what I thought actually. So the thing that's hidden that you can't see is all the work that it took to get to this point. All the work that you have done, all the work that other people have done. What's hidden that you can't see is the long-term view that the universe has been playing out in your life. What's hidden is that you didn't see the perseverance that everybody had going through this. You didn't see all the investments that people had going into this situation that you're dealing with right now. And it has to do, I'm hearing a lot of you guys is going to be having to do with some sort of secret will come out, and you're going to see the long-term investment that people have had in you or had in your relationship or something like that. The obstacle that's in your way is someone's trying to make a decision about coming forward, about telling you this truth. They're juggling like their thoughts and juggling like, it's almost like they feel like they're disorganized in their thoughts and they just really haven't put them into perspective yet, or haven't really like organized them out so that they can really move forward. So I think that so we know that this is going to be a month of some sort of secret coming out. It's going to be a month of your intuition being spot on, and you feeling connected within. And so this person, it seems like somebody's just trying to figure out what to tell you, how much to tell you, or there's going to be some information that comes in and then you're going to have to make a lot of decisions about it. Or maybe you're going to have to sort through a lot of information and make decisions about information that's coming to you. So I'm hearing like there's lots of knowledge coming to you this month, okay, of things, about something. What's helping you is this Knight of Pentacles. So the things that are helping you is your money's improving, you're succeeding, you have people around you that have been very loyal to you and dependable, and that are wanting to protect you. Like, so I'm hearing that some of you, the reason why there were secrets kept is because it was to protect you from something. You're going to see how like the universe has consistently been working in your favor for a long period of time for this thing to come about in this way. It's almost like you're going to take a look at it and say, wow, what an amazing plan that the universe like just planned this out for me. That's crazy, right? So it's going to be really neat. All right, the thing that's helping you is the King of Swords, which is the Sword of Truth. So you have all this truth coming in, and that's actually going to be helping you. It's going to help you feel more ambitious, to move forward. It's going to keep you in a logical mindset. So I don't feel like you're going to be super emotional this month. You're going to be very logical about the things that are happening. Every time you get a secret that comes in that verifies or validates your intuition, it's going to make you feel more and more powerful, okay? So the outcome of this situation is that something that you felt very anxious about is going to, I'm just hearing the word like solidify, but that's not the word. It's going to, let me just pull some cards on it because I'm having a bit of a hard time thinking about what I want to say. All right, let's see what they're trying to say about that. Okay, Okay, so this anxiety that you've had over the situation is going to start moving forward, like just going to start turning the world, the wheel of destiny. And that's what this is. It's like everything's moving forward. We have the wheel of destiny. It's kind of just moving the life cycle of this karmic situation that you've had a lot of anxiety about. It's like you are going to get to a point where you're going to see that your cups were always full, and that feeling that you've had about searching for this purpose or searching for the truth or something like that, when you know that the illusion is going to finally be lifted, then you're going to have lots of choices to make. What do I want to do? How do I want to do this? What's happening in your mind for the month of March is this Page of Wands. So you have lots of good news coming in. You have lots of communication coming in. And so the Page of Wands, what's happening in your mind is that it's time to express yourself. So you might be having reminiscing thoughts with people or wanting to have reminiscing thoughts with people because this is in your mind. You might be expressing yourself more through writing. And this is also a card of trust. So in your mind, you're going to start building this trust within yourself, within your intuition, within your relationship to God, and how your life is playing out. Your intuition has been giving you the truth all along, the whole time. And because you didn't see it happening in your life, a lot of times you threw that intuition away, pushed it away, threw it in the trash, whatever. But your intuition, you've worked really hard at building your relationship with you and your intuition. You've been very alert with the hearing and seeing and smelling and tasting and touching and living in this more creative, emotional space. And that has helped you. And that's what's actually helping you. So keep doing that. Keep relying on the truth that your intuition is giving you, because that's going to help you move forward through your anxiety. Because sometimes when we get good information, it's still really an anxious thing. Sometimes I was talking to my friend about that, and I said, sometimes even when really happy, amazing things happen, we still get really anxious about those. And I was listening to, I can't remember who I was listening to, but they said sometimes that nervous energy isn't actually anxiety. It's actually happiness. So that could be a card of you thinking, the one that we saw earlier, that card where the person's got their hands in their head and they got all these swords. That could be a card of you thinking that you're anxious when really you're happy. Okay, because remember the card that we had here in the beginning was happiness. So don't confuse the anxious feelings for being anxiety. It could be anxious feelings for excitement that's happening in your life, and for you recognizing that everything you thought is actually really true. Okay. And the last card is how you're going to feel. You're going to feel like the world is having an equal give and take with you. You're going to feel like somebody gave you a gift. This card is a card of happiness, because you're going to see the times in your life when people have given you gifts and you didn't know it. The times when people protected you as a gift to you and you didn't know it. So the lies that have been told for your protection, have been told for your happiness, have been told, sometimes people are like, well, I want you to tell me everything. And really, because sometimes people don't tell you the truth because they don't want to hurt you or make you sad. And I give you an explanation and something that's happening in my life because they're showing it to me, but I just don't want to get that personal. But I do know, and I do have Aries in my chart, and I do know that there were times in my life, a lot of times in my life, when somebody played a part for me and they were lying, but they did it out of love. And that's the best way I can explain that card for you, is like the gifts that you were given were not tangible gifts. They were gifts of love wrapped in an ugly package, I guess you can put it that way. But when you finally open up the ugly package and you see what it really is and what it really was, you can see that it was love. Okay, wow, that was beautiful. So Aries, I hope you like this reading. You're entertained in some way. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you at the next reading. Bye.